Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he? And uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition. He's surprisingly quick too, you know. It will be a massive challenge to get the better of him.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And this is Mohamed Salah! This time, surely! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Looks across and plays it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Rodri. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's heaved it away. Spread it left. Now, can they get him away? And there's green grass ahead of him. He is through here! No, that's been intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He tried to chip, but it wasn't his best.
Cristiano Ronaldo really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
Looking to play him in. And that is expertly dealt with. Odo. Oh, there's a probing ball. Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. It's a good foot in there. Park Ji-sung. And he's forced to go back. Oh, good spread. And it's Salah. Modric. And it's Kaka. He's having a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you. Great chance! Really well taken goal. Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
A quick reminder today that smoking is
well,
only
the
allowed
pickings
in areas
certainly
shown on
have
this
been
map.
rich in this
Thank
first
you for your
half.
Well, it's a
cooperation.
lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Number 20, Yamal. Number 6.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Coming on the field, number
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all...
No mistake! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, what has happened here?
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. Searching pass he's played there. Deep cross. Otto tries to clear.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Otto spots it and intercepts. Salah opts for safety. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That looks a good cross. Van Bouten gets it away. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's and Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. And one more try! In he goes again! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Ronaldo receives it in a good position here. Now it's Kaká. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good... Kaká! And that is wildly off target.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Park Ji-sung. It's Park Ji-sung. He's in a great position here. Shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Neymar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigo, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
And it's been played through, and he's managed to get free. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Drives it in.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Kaka. That's Park Ji-sung. Knocks it into space. Delivers with... Oh, smashing header! So we're still where we started right now. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And he cuts out the supply. Forlan. So what can they make of this? Rodri. And it's Kaka. Belletti. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And that's really well manoeuvred. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Now it's Hazard. Park Ji-sung. He's found a way through. Park Ji-sung's cross.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Great vision. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Batistuta. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Hazard has got himself a free kick. And here's Forlan. Hazard. Played into space. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Cristiano Ronaldo! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
There will be 1 minute at a
They
time.
forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce.
And the first half is done. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish even more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Dealing with the pressure. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. No, he's missed it.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Alexander-Arnold. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ambitious ball here. Nicely worked. And this is Ronaldo. Can he finish? There it is! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. And the shot! Off the post! That's a cute ball. Gets his head on it! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Ruben Neves, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And it's Messi. It's run loose here, out towards the flank. And this is Forlan. Decent chance! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Long ball looking to counter.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Bernardo Silva.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Chance here to counter. He's on it, can he get away? And this is Hazard, he's got away. He gets big! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Showing good feet.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Vitinha. And there's green grass ahead of him. And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The message is simple, defend this with your lives. He's in a great position here.
5 minutes added time.
Hazard has created one goal already. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Nice looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Baresi gets it clear. Plays a sharp little ball here. He is just caressing the ball. Hazard with the delivery. Khan. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one they call El Niño.
Fernando Torres, absolutely one of the best finishers around. So strong, so quick. I'm expecting them to sit deep to try and nullify his pace here, but even then, it's going to be...
And he shoots! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, usually you're going to get punished.
He's in a great position here. Pings in a big header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Can he get it through? He's found the way through! And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he cuts out the supply. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Zaire Emery, and the ball's come loose here. Now the delivery. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to retrieve it. Gets his head on it! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Gabriel getting this one clear. Hazard picks it up out wide. Oh, smashing header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Now that looks a decent ball. Back into the middle. Pinches it off him. It's a promising position, and it's played in here. Saka can get it clear. That's a good ball out wide. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's clever. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And this is Hazard. Well seen, saw that coming. Tries to play it through. Hazard. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Good chance! And he's done it! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well,
Can he finish? And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Number 5. Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the
And
field
we're underway
is
again.
number 21.
A solitary goal.
Batistuta.
That has been the crucial difference. Now it's Yamal.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great ball if he can get there. There's no flag. And he's there to get it away. Belletti. Kante has it in a wide position. Corner. Corner number 2 then. Oh, what a climb! Rijkaard tries to clear. Showing good feet. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Foot in. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Rodri. That's going to go a long way. And claimed it back swiftly. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Cross needs to be good.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Now he's got space here. And no, that was never going to make it. Azar. Threads one in. Now there's a fine ball. And here's Yamal. Shapes to shoot! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Now it's Mbappe. Rodri with the slide tackle there. Tries to pass it through. And this is Azar. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and from...
Could be danger here. He's through, it's one on. There's the shot. He's beaten the keep. He's got a goal. Back to within one. Interesting. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Haaland. Shot a goal! He's come in hard. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, he's been climax! It's a goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
All square again into... And that's that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Conte. It's a pretty loose pass. Llorente. He's having a go! And he has kept it out somehow!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Punched away. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Short changes him with that pass, and he's worked it through. Now it's Haaland. And he's cut it out. Played out to the right. Kante providing an outlet on that flank. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Alvarez gets into a good position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rodri stands tall and stands strong. Nice defending, physical and effective. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Yamal! It's there! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's picked it up out wide. Hazard, and this is Hazard. Real chance here. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And this is Ronaldo. And he's going to be disappointed with that.
There will be 1 minute added
Tries
time.
to pass it through. Llorente. Knocks it into space. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How's the first half compared with your
A quick
expectation?
reminder today
Okay,
that
they got hit
smoking is
with that
only
one sucker
allowed in
punch,
areas
but
shown on
I
this
don't
map.
think there was
Thank
much
you
wrong
for
with
your
their overall
cooperation.
approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now, and we get some free-flowing football.
Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rijkaard. Zico. That is ended up in no man's land. Costa Curta. To Szoboszlai. Yamal. And it's Belletti. Tries to play it through. Szoboszlai plays it in. And the shot! Eder Militao getting this one clear. Celtic are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
A header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Llorente! That's a half-decent try. So, third corner of the game. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Van Bouten cuts out the pass. Szoboszlai, spread out to the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, played through for the wide man.
He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Quickly taken. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Now it's Yamal. Belletti. Spread neatly. Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And here's Hazard. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo, a class apart, out on his own. He's got himself an absolute peach. And this is getting better and better. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
That's been cut out, well played. That looks a good ball through. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's a sharp pass. Oh, Red, nice interception. Threads one in, and it's Perez. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Belletti. A lovely pass, but can he get there? And he whips it in. And he's taking no chances there. Now there's a fine ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And we have our very first corner. Soboslai with the short one. There's the delivery. Cleared without complication. Crossed in again. It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 2 then. Up he goes! Oh, off the bar! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
That's a good run down the left. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. He's having a good look here.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
15 minutes till half-time. That looks a cracking ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And this is Perez. Perez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's delightful. He's gone for goal! It's Park Ji-sung. Oh, such a clever touch. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
After 44
Oh,
minutes,
delicious! Such
Number
devilish
5.
curl!
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect...
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Bergkamp. Coming on the field is number 11, Neymar. Substitution.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Hazard. Deep cross.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Perez. Perez going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Neither of these... He's having a hit! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
It's a searching pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Neymar, now Foden, tries to pass it through, and Puskas! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cleared away, steaming on goalwards, and now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hazard. Ribery. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him.
Shot a goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Played out wide. Costa Curta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance here to counter. Saliba. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Batistuta. Goes for a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung's cross. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Corner number 3 coming up. That has been knocked clear. Played out to the left flank. Szoboszlai gets his head on it! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Hazard. There's a searching pass. Big chance! It's a loose ball. In for the pieces. He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, usually you're going to get punished.
With officials showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And this is Park Ji-sung. Szoboszlai! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Szoboszlai duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that is that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter.
Mbappe! And that would have been some goal.
Mbappe clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Hazard, looking for the rock. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's gone looking for safety. Drogba. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Belletti. Lofted upfield. Reinders, and it's been played through, and that has been clubbed away. Mbappe, and it's Reinders. So we're still where we started right now. Real chance! It's there! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Belletti.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Bernardo Silva. Cleared away. And here's Zaire Emery. Now it's Hazard. Reinders. Mbappe. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Reinders. Out towards the flank.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing.
He's going for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Well, that's a good run down the left. Barella. Not much subtlety about that challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well timed, excellent interception.
2 added minutes has been
Reinders.
indicated.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Has a look and plays it forward. Showing great feet there. Lovely bit of skill. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rijkaard. And this is Drogba. Pass is just off target.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just... He's having a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Foot in. Cristiano Ronaldo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, look at the space here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now, can they get him away? That's going to go a long way. Yamal. Costa Curta did well to stay calm there. Henderson clears. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Bellingham. Number 22. Mbappe. Number 9. Reinders. Number 13.
And it's Llorente. He's well positioned here.
Coming on the field. Number
And he
24.
thumps it clear.
Lautaro Martinez. Number 8. Guti. Number 17. Rafael Leao. Number 23.
It's a promising position. That looks a good cross.
14, Joshua Kimmich.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's there to belt it away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, they've got it again.
There will
1
be
minute to add,
added
according
time.
to the board.
That will annoy the manager.
And that's that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of...